Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, so this lesson is going to be about this article speaking about how they can come up with a cure, for the next pandemic. Alright, so basically they're saying, like, okay, if you get this formula put inside you, it will prevent from any type of pandemic. All right, and that's basically the announcement right here. That's what they're saying. So they're saying basically, listen, we came up with this formula. You take it, and it'll prevent from any other type of any type of ways of you being sick again, to where it'll be fatal or you'll have to suffer. They're saying, like, well, we got a cure for that. All right. So basically, they're saying, like, next time there's a pandemic, your body will be prepared. Your immune system will be okay, and you'll be safe. All right. So this article from the New York Times says one step closer to a universal flu formula. I can't say that word, the word, but they'll try to X the video if I say that word. But you see it. It says scientists have tested in animals a formula that may prevent or that may protect against 20 strands of influenza, helping to prevent another pandemic or plandemic. All right, imagine a single dose of formula that prepares your body to fight every known strand of influenza. A so-called universal flu formula that scientists have been trying to create for decades. A new study describes successful animal tests of just such a formula, offering hope that the country can be protected against future flu pandemics, like the super formula made by Pfizer BioNTech and Moderna. All right, the experimental flu formula relies on mRNA, whatever that is. But really, what they're saying is that they've been testing it and that it's going to work. So whenever they decide to have another pandemic, they'll be prepared, for anything. So that's what that's all about. So basically, they're saying, like, listen, man, we're prepared for whatever. We're testing animals, and when we get a chance to do our test run on you, it'll be perfect. All right, you won't have to worry about anything. You won't have to worry about shutdowns and mass death anymore. You'll be safe because we'll make it safe. All right, so that's what Esau's coming up with. But what does the Bible say? The Bible says this: Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rutteth, so is his wickedness. You never trust your enemy. Okay? Ever. This man is not doing anything to benefit you, but for himself. He wants to start the NWO, all right, the so-called New World Order, and you are a part of it, okay? And he wants you to be a part of it. He wants you to be his guinea pig, his sheep. He wants to lead you where he wants to lead you and control you how he wants to control you. Simple as that. He wants to be like God. All right. So when they come with the MOTB, all right, the mark of the beast, that's just the next step. See, these are just steps to get you to the MOTB. Okay. And then when you're there, then that's when the final test will be taken. All right? Because these are just test runs for the MOTB. All right? And our enemy is the one that's providing you with these death traps. Okay? Keep you separate from the Lord. Okay? And to keep you relying on him. Because like he tells you in the book of Revelation, 13th chapter, no man can buy or sell, whether rich or poor, free or bond, no matter what. No matter what you are, whatever type of status you have here in the world, you are going to be under subjection to Esau, Edom, and the rest of these nations who participate in this agenda. All right? So you never want to trust your enemy because he doesn't look out for your best interests. He's looking out for his and his agenda. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So whatever residue this man has, it's going to be there, because his residue is his reputation. So you're going to see his reputation through history. So you know when he does come humble himself, crouching down, all right, being timid, being somewhat, feeling like he's harmless. He's not. He's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's just trying to manipulate and basically have you assume that he's weak or that he's harmless. Well, he's really not. He's really dangerous, all right? Because verse 12 is going to explain, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he set up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. So really, he's being humble because really he has an agenda to take you out of your seat, which is us. He wants to take our crowns away from us. All right, he wants to do something to take our crowns away. All right, which is our salvation and our kingdom, our rulership. So he wants to trick us up so that we lose our crown, or that we get our name blotted out of the book of life. But we don't want that. All right, we don't want that at all. All right, because we are not ignorant to Esau and what he does. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know who the ignorant are. The one ignorant meaning not knowing, and we are not ignorant to his devices. All right. So we know his devices. We know how he operates. All right, because we read the scriptures and we filter the scriptures through what we see. So this devil is going to try to come for us, all right, and try to say, well, yay, you can't buy or sell without this formula, or even the MOTB. You won't be able to go to work. You won't be able to pay your bills, your car note. You won't be able to do this and that, and move around, and move as freely as you once did. So guess what? Because it was a video of a dude, I believe he was Asian. They were in China or something, and these I forget how to say it, but these people who worked at this faculty came to this dude's house and forced him out of his house because he didn't want to take the formula. All right, so those type of things are going to be happening to those that resist. All right, but we must always have faith in Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. All right, so with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.